Four, three, two. Welcome to B&Z Sports. My name's Brendan Graves.
And I'm Zach Marcus.
And this is a talk show slash podcast to see what we as teenagers think of sports, because you don't really hear that often unless you're at Thanksgiving or something.
Family events.
Yes, family events. Alrighty. And really what we do is just pull out a wide range of sports and just talk about them. Regardless, for this week, we're mainly going to be talking about football because it's our first show, and nothing
football
else really,
just started, and football's great. So, I mean,
nothing else really happening in the sports world besides like baseball here and there. Then got maybe some basketball.
There's a little bit of tennis, but
tennis. But yeah, so then we also like divide up three segments where we have high school, which we're mainly going to be focused on our high school unless something weird happens in another high school or something awesome happens. In sports, so like this week I'm pretty sure we have the volleyball and
But I think it's just volleyball, right?
Volleyball, yeah, because our girls volleyball team is awesome and amazing, and they're backed up a lot and they're powerful. And then like we have our next section would be the college, which would be like we're just going over highlights of Florida college teams like UCF, UF, Miami, and FSU. And then pro, which we're just gonna be talking about like pro sports. This week you got like football, Tampa Bay game, and
a little bit of the Jags game.
Yeah, a little bit of the Jags game in there. And then we also have two segments called Locker Thingy.
Ooh.
And then How Trash Is, which How Trash Is, we're going to be doing that weekly.
It'll be a different thing each week.
Yeah, so don't worry, it's not going to be the same thing. And then Locker Thingy, it'll come on once or twice.
It'll be there.
Bi-weekly, excuse me. It'll be there. But we'll create something else and just started right into it. So, here at Review High School, like I said, we have a great girls volleyball program. Very powerful. Go to many competitions throughout the year.
Tournaments in Arizona, you name it.
Arizona. I'm pretty sure last year we got like second. I don't really know.
We were state runners up last year. The year before that, we were state champs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. But our season we're now 6-1. We lost to Leon High School. By the way.
Is nationally ranked.
I never even heard of them, to be honest. But they're a nationally ranked team, and they beat FSU.
They beat the Florida State University.
Yes, we're not sure if that's like there's JV team, if that's a thing. I don't really know college volleyball, even though I play volleyball myself. I don't really know college volleyball.
They beat a college team in 3 straight sets.
Yeah, if you don't know volleyball, there's like varsity. Like I play on JV because I started 3 years ago. Transferring from football to volleyball is very hard, very different. But JV, there's only 2 sets. Where like if you win the 2 sets, then you just win the game. But if you like win one, then the other team wins one. Then you go on to the 3rd set. But for varsity or regular volleyball, pro volleyball, they have 3 sets. Where if you win all 3, you win the game. It's like best 3 out of 5. Pretty much. There you go. I could explain it like that. I don't know why I did it. And that's pretty much what it is.
But back to Oviedo, because we're 6-1 this year. That loss coming to Leon. Their next game is tonight, which will be Monday night. You guys may not see this today, but it'll be tonight at 7, I believe, at University, Orange City
1. Don't get it confused with the
other university.
Yeah, that one. But honestly, high hopes. I mean,
this other university is 0-6 that they're playing tonight, so it should be.
If they lose, I may quit.
Just quit everything. Stop recording.
All stats are with them, honestly. So probably next week we're probably gonna be a quick highlight on that, and we'll tell you how it goes because we can't just bring it up and then let it go.
Yeah, pretty much.
But we'll let you guys know how that goes. And then also another high school thing, our girls bowling team, and again another OP sport.
Amazing.
But they're more OP than our girls volleyball team, because I'm pretty sure they've won 7 state.
I was going to say 7. It's like, I don't know if it's 7 straight, but it's 7 in like their last 8, 9 years. I don't know. It's ridiculous.
We're not sure how they're doing this year. We're going to look it up, talk about it next show, because they're absolutely amazing. And I'm pretty sure that state competition is actually coming up very, very close, because you and I did a thing last year.
About around this time.
Like very first, because I think it was by the end of our first quarter of school. That they went to that, and then we got interviews after that, because we didn't have enough time to record it.
Yeah.
So we got interviews after that, after like the whole competition. So, yeah.
But they're just amazing.
They
are
are awesome.
very
They're
good.
very good on camera. I was very surprised. They weren't awkward at all. They were free to express their opinion, and awesome.
They're pretty good, yeah. I think I said pretty good like 4 times
Pretty
in that.
good.
But you know,
They're pretty good.
they're just 7 times
Yeah,
state
but that's our high school. If you want to hear anything else from high school, leave comment, whatever, somewhere. I'm pretty sure we're posting this on YouTube, so if you're watching this on YouTube, good, bro. I'm pretty sure we have another website for our podcast.
Yeah.
Like I said, we have podcasts too, so if you want to listen to it on go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Link down below.
Yeah. So now moving on to college, which last week in college football was pretty big. Don't think about the UF game. Forget about that. That never happened. Kentucky.
Yeah, just
Oof.
the past is in the past. Let it go.
College, yeah. UCF game was postponed, sadly. They were going on maybe their 16th
16th game.
Yeah.
16th straight win.
Yeah, straight win. If you don't know, UCF coming back out of the ashes. Just last year having an undefeated season.
sure.
National champs. But they've won 2 games so far this season. Very good games. Last game though, Milton had a little bit of rust patch.
Shaky start, yeah.
But I had very high hopes for this game, but sadly it was postponed. So and that has yet to be announced when that game will be, or yet to be determined.
I still thought they should have brought it just straight down to UCF.
Yeah.
I mean,
totally.
the Hurricane Florence is what canceled it, and there's nothing going on down here, so
And Hurricane Florence has been known for a while, so they should have
figured something out.
Yeah.
But
They could have done something different. I mean, they can't really blow away a hurricane, but they could have brought it down to UCF.
I mean, if you think about it, if they lined everyone up on the coast and they just
Yeah.
like that could have worked. I'm just saying. Okay.
Maybe.
Or just bring it down here. But no.
Back to sports.
Yes.
Instead of meteorology and the
Wind blowing.
Yeah. But yeah, UCF. I had very high hopes for this game. Shout out to everybody affected by Hurricane Florence. You're in our prayers again. Yep. And then UF.
You know,
If you don't know, that's
should
right
have. No, they should have beat Colorado State, and they did. They won 48-10.
Yeah.
It's almost like another Charleston Southern game. Like, you just gotta win.
There's like I mean, naturally a football team is obviously going to score, but honestly, if for a team that I've never really heard, like I know who they are, but I never really followed them in football, and them to, like score some points on us. But I mean 10. I mean that's not that much. But still, for what UF is, I feel like they could have done more.
No, with the offense that they have this year, Felipe Franks being Felipe Franks,
we've just been out of luck
since Will Greer.
Yeah.
We had Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
Then we went through the phase of Treon Harris.
He was good, and then he went to pro.
Driscoll.
You don't really know where he is now, besides on the baseball team. But Driscoll, yeah, he was here and there. He had good games, and then he had really bad games.
And then he got hurt,
and
it just.
Then there goes that season. But then we just really never had luck after Tebow with quarterbacks.
Yeah, I mean, because Will Greer just didn't end up.
Like Driscoll I would say was an okay quarterback,
At
but
best.
he would either have like good games or like
He'd just be straight trash.
really bad games.
Yep.
Like really bad games. Yeah, but UF, very big win.
Needed it after a loss to Kentucky. Which we don't talk about.
Yeah. Oh, and then Freddie Swain. My bad. Yeah, my bad.
Freddie Swain.
Swan, my bad. Swain, punt, brings it all the way back for a touchdown. That's a UF football that I used to know. Seeing like from the Kentucky game to this game, that was a big.
But it's also the fact that we're now depending on special teams and defense to score our points.
Yeah, which is very, very.
Because
we cannot have
I'm
that.
pretty sure there was a pick 6, and we had the punt return. So that's 14 of our 48 points right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not complaining about our defensive special team scoring, but there's got to be more, like, reliancy. I don't even know if that's a word. Like on the offense to score and not have the defense come up with stops and special teams make
setup
plays.
like that is honestly just gonna fail.
And then look what's happened the past however many years with the UF.
Yeah. That again can just not happen.
Yeah.
UF they yes. Also, we have never really had luck with staying coaches. I feel like we've made. I understand why. It's just been crazy ever since we.
Yeah, we think we found the right coach. It's almost like an impulse buy kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
How
I
many
feel
times
like
have we changed coaches since the last 10 years?
went from Urban Meyer. I can't even tell you who went to from Urban Meyer. I don't know if there was someone in between him and Will Muschamp. There probably was. Maybe not. I don't know. But then from Will Muschamp to Jim McElwain, and then Jim McElwain to Dan Mullen.
Yeah, what we're just trying to say, good win, but we just need more from the offense. And, also, I meant to say, UF, their defensive line is good.
Our defense is always
but,
one of the best.
But some of when they pass, I know Colorado State, I know they've had some yardage with passing. I think we just need to lock that down too, because I think that's what mainly got us during Kentucky. Besides number 7, we don't even know your name from Kentucky. Their quarterback who's amazing runner.
No, that's too long ago.
Yeah, let's stop talking about Kentucky. That never happened. But I know they got some yardage on passing, and I think they with losing points from the receiving and stuff. I think they need to lock that down too, because they didn't really run the ball. Colorado State didn't really run the ball at all during the game. They mainly passed it, and I think that's how they got their touchdown. I think. But yeah, and I think we just need to lock that down. Oh, it is. Yeah, it was. It was. What was it?
Voice.
I'm sorry, I cannot find the name.
Okay.
I thought I wrote it down. But yeah, lock that down. Defense, great job. Just lock down the passing. Offense, stop being the defense for the team. Yeah, good job, UF. Just change it up just a little bit for us, as we need to see this come back.
Yeah.
FSU. Yes.
You're a joke.
Thank you, Syracuse, for doing what whoever they played last time didn't do.
Sanford.
Sanford, yes, Sanford Bulldogs. Yeah, that's right. Yes, Sanford, if you didn't know.
Almost beat
Almost
FSU.
beat them. Not really a known college team. Got ahead by a few points.
And
then
crumbled.
Somehow lost it all. But Syracuse manages to keep it there. Though didn't really score many points in the first half. They scored most of their points in the second half.
It was 6-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
Scored the 24 points in the second half.
Syracuse only made 2 field goals in the first half.
Yep.
But then I think what mainly happened, FSU defense shut down. Syracuse just took that advantage, and I think sort of kind of learning from what Sanford did do though FSU shut down the first quarter. I think Syracuse sort of kind of took advantage of them shutting down, and then fourth quarter they sort of kind of just really just shoved it in their faces, and they didn't get cocky or didn't let stop playing. They just kept on playing, and that's what mainly shut down FSU defense. FSU offense, again, didn't really. It was only it was Syracuse won by 26 points or 23 points, my bad, which with the game score final score was 37.
Yep.
Which the only point that FSU got was from
DeAndre Francois running in.
Yep.
They had a decent drive on.
Which that was only 3 yards.
Yeah.
As they were right on the line. There's really nothing you can do. Once it gets by that last 5 yards to the end zone, I think yes, that's when you need to lock down your defense. But honestly, I always feel there's really nothing you can do besides, because they're going to score the field goal if they're really that close.
Yeah, there was a drive that Syracuse they got to the 1 yard line. FSU made
they forced them into the field goal.
Yeah. They shut them down and stopped them right there.
But there's no. You're just not going to get points from.
Unless your kicker
really sucks.
or you turn the ball over.
Yeah, unless you get refs like the last Kentucky.
Oof. Yeah.
All right, let's stop talking.
Yeah.
I'm going to reference that game so many times throughout the year. It's horrible. But yeah, very good game by Syracuse.
They played.
Shut down FSU totally. It wasn't a big goose egg from FSU, but like we said, they're going to score 1 or 2 touchdowns or 1 touchdown, but Syracuse just sort of kind of took advantage of them. Yeah. Now it's on to our highlight of the week, which I'm not sure if I did mention this at all, but we're going to have this weekly because highlight of the week, obviously. This week it is. Do you want to announce it or do you want me to do
Keelan Coles.
Who is number 84 on the Jags. I don't know if you didn't watch the game. Jags for the first time ever, won against New England Patriots.
Felt good.
Yeah, I'm only a Patriots fan because half of my family's from that area.
Stop making excuses.
When they're around, I'm like, yeah, but I like the Jags only for Blake Bortles. I'm a huge Blake Bortles fan.
Because he came from here.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Great season again. Not an undefeated season, but I mean, he brought us a long way.
He did. He won us. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Won us the Fiesta Bowl. Well, not won us, but he played in the Fiesta Bowl, just kind of repping you.
Blake Bortles is a great quarterback. I'm sorry, I didn't really look at his stats. I should have.
It was a Ryan Fitzpatrick-esque night. 4 touchdowns, an interception.
Good for that. I mean, I know last year he didn't have a great season, but this game, I think
he had a pretty good season last season.
He had a pretty good season. Like, he had a couple games, but I mean, this game compared to what he did last season,
especially against the Patriots.
Yes. Yes. Again, I mean, Patriots, they went in the Super Bowl last year, right? No.
Eagles won last year.
Oh, yes, but they went into
They went to the Super Bowl. Yes.
I really got. I confused him. But yes, they went to the Super Bowl last year, which again, I know it's not winning the Super Bowl, but I say when you go to the Super Bowl, I mean, it's still a great achievement, even though you didn't win it. Yes, Jags won for the first time ever against New England. Sounds like we just did another highlight thing, but this is the highlight of the week. Which Keelan Cole, great shout out, great catch, my man.
One-handed catch over.
Let's throw it right on up there. And then moving on to pro.
Yay!
Pro, yeah. If you didn't watch it, again, Tampa Bay versus the Eagles. So sad, not really so sad.
Oh, don't even say sad. I'm very happy.
What happened, Eagles? You were.
Let's not point out that the Eagles did bad. Let's point out that the Bucks have Ryan Fitzpatrick, Jameis Winston.
There you go.
Suspended because he groped an Uber driver.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right.
That'd do it.
I'm so sorry.
That'd do it.
That now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
I wanted to release that man 2 years ago.
I thought I liked you.
Yeah,
for a little bit there. I started to grow on you just a little bit, just because you got to pro. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
But you did that. But yeah, let's talk about the Tampa Bay game versus Eagles. Very good game.
Tampa Bay played. I've kept them to
pretty decently.
7 points until like the third or fourth quarter.
Yeah, my only big thing about this game, they didn't score a point really in the fourth quarter. Their last point was in the third quarter.
Yeah, still got the W though.
Yeah. But Eagles were right behind them though, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because last score of the game was made by Nelson. I'm not even attempting to say that.
Aguilar. Nelson Aguilar.
Aguilar. There we go. I was close. Very nice catch. Right over the shoulder. Exactly. I used to play wide receiver. Right over the shoulder. Caught like that. But we're probably gonna throw that up there. So throw that up there. But then he jumped over a cameraman. I say give him extra like 7 points.
Let's bring
this game into overtime.
Oh, that put the Eagles up top, 28-27.
I'm sorry.
So let's not do that.
Okay, yeah, let's not do that. 6 points then.
27-27.
Wow, what a great game, especially for the quarterback.
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
There you go. I'm sorry, I don't really know.
My man.
Much, but very good game. Like 400 yards?
402 yards, 4 touchdowns, and an interception.
That's, if you don't know football, that's a huge game.
And that's the second week in a row that he's done that.
Yeah.
9 total touchdowns.
Backup quarterback.
I'm not calling him a backup anymore. I'm calling him a Buck starter.
There you go.
Forget Jameis Winston.
Hear from a Tampa Bay fan himself. I'm a Miami fan, so if Miami wants to actually make a.
They won.
They won, but it wasn't as good as us, I say.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of the Tampa Bay team because Florida's awesome, representing Florida. Eagles, I'm so sad, but I feel like you're going to be the next New York Giants because you won and then nothing else really happened.
I mean, all the NFL Florida teams, all the NFL teams in Florida won. Jags beat the Patriots.
Yeah, totally. Jags beat the Patriots.
It's a good day for Florida football, except for FSU. Okay.
Nobody really cares about them, right?
That's hard to say, but we can go with it.
They're gonna hate us now.
Who cares? They're FSU fans.
FSU.
Y'all almost.
I'm a Gators fan. UCF fan.
Even though I'm wearing this and have an FSU lanyard right now,
I decided to wear a Guy Harvey shirt.
Hey, respectable.
But yeah, very good game for Tampa Bay. Then again, my only thing was not really scoring points in the fourth quarter. Last point was in the third quarter. I mean, that was like halfway through the third quarter. Very risky. Yes, you're winning, but I say you need to win all the way through because if Eagles somehow made a touchdown within those last 2 minutes, you guys would have lost the game.
Which honestly wouldn't have surprised me knowing the Eagles because they're still a very good team.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I'm not saying they're a bad team, but I believe they're going to be like the next New York Giants. They win a Super Bowl, and then nothing really happens. Huge shout out to Deshaun Jackson, like very first play game. First quarter, first down, 1st and 10. Yeah, 15 minutes into the first quarter.
15 minutes into the first quarter?
15 minutes when play started. So, I mean, like, then it probably ended like 14.
It was 14:49.
49, there you go. Almost at 58.
Boom.
Yeah. Deshaun Jackson, had a very nice
75-yard. I can't remember
Crazy.
the amount he ran. I think he ran like 3/4.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna say the field. It was like a 50-yard run.
Yeah.
70 on the first play, 75-yard
And
pass to
then
Ryan Fitzpatrick and a touchdown.
Corey Clements made the first touchdown of the for the Eagles.
Yep.
I'm not sure when. I just know that he made that first touchdown. Also, I heard that he got hurt like in the third quarter, I believe. I think on Tampa Bay's actually last touchdown of the game, which was made by. I'm sorry.
Who was it?
Mike Evans. Right.
Yeah. Because Ryan Fitzpatrick threw it to him, but you know.
But I think he got hurt around that time frame. Clements got hurt, and then another player got hurt. I'm not sure if he went back in. If you want to check, you can. Probably throw like a stats up there and see if he's still injured. Because Clements' eye saves are pretty good. Like about teams in football, because I don't really like when one team depends on a player to win the game.
Yeah.
And like, say if that player got out, then the whole team just falls apart. Like, say if Nick Foles got hurt. And I know like there's a backup quarterback and they're all just going to perform the same or perform even better for the team. And that's what I like about the Eagles. But Tampa Bay, though, pretty much the same thing. I mean, hearing your names like Deshaun Jackson,
O.J. Howard.
Yeah.
I can't remember. We got two good tight ends.
Yeah.
Mike Evans. I mean, Ryan Fitzpatrick is a backup quarterback. It's kind of like Nick Foles.
And yeah, totally, yeah. Like, they don't depend on one person. That's what I like about these two teams, and then seeing them go head-to-head was amazing. Again, very close game. 21-27. Tampa Bay getting that W.
I say we just go to locker thingy.
All right, let's just locker thing this week. Yeah,
Just wing it, why not?
Locker thingy is like a conspiracy that happens or like an event that happened. We just discussed that. Like this week it's going to be a JanSport Packback. So buy yours today.
Way to promote JanSport. So it's actually going to stay on the Bucs topic, and it's going to be Ryan Fitzpatrick's post-game outfit versus the Eagles this week because he stole Deshaun Jackson's, and it was actually amazing. It was like he had the sunglasses, he had this, it was just a jacket, all the chest hair.
Excuse me, but awesome hairy chest.
Yes. And
I say give him another 10 points there, refs.
10 points to Gryffindor.
There we go. There you go.
10 points to Fitzpatrickers. Sorry.
10 points to Tampa Bay. But I liked it. I say you should celebrate, especially winning a team that won a Super Bowl.
That's a team having good camaraderie and coming together and having fun.
Great comical times.
Yes.
Very good comical times. I loved it. Very good looking outfit. Love the sunglasses. Hairy chest popping out. Let's go, my man.
And the beard.
Beard too. Beard. Oh yeah, definitely. Beard too. My goodness.
That man has a great beard.
Honestly, what a guy, to be honest.
He's actually really. I like the guy. Ryan Fitzmagic.
Where did he come from? Which college did he come from?
I don't know. He's been in the league for a long time. He's always been a backup QB. But like, you can be my starter. That sounded weird. You can be the Bucs starter. Let's forget about that.
Alrighty.
Moving on.
And it's a segment called How Trash Is.
Oh, great.
Which is, we're either going to be talking about a team or a play.
Or
this week is How Trash Is Orlando City.
Holy cow.
Which, if you're not from the area, which I don't understand why you'd be watching a Florida podcast sports thing. If you're like living in Ohio or something.
Let's just say
you guys got your own problems. But if you're watching and if you do not know, which I'm pretty sure everybody in Florida does know, Orlando City's the MLS soccer team. They have been doing horribly.
Awful.
I'm not sure how many games they've lost. This kid knows. I don't really watch soccer. I watch like baseball, football, golf. I don't really watch soccer. It doesn't amuse me. It amuses him though.
So, yeah, they lost 4-0 to the Chicago Fire. And let's just say Chicago was tied for Orlando City last in the East.
Who's the number one team for MLS?
Atlanta United.
You said Orlando United?
Atlanta.
I was like...
Sorry, I probably mumbled that.
No, it's all good. Atlanta United, okay.
Yeah, so and they're top of the East. I'm pretty sure.
Played them, right? Like,
oh, they play, yeah. And Orlando City has never beaten Atlanta in the 2 years. Yeah, and we're like
Yeah,
rivals.
I've only been to one of their games.
So back to Orlando City losing 4-0. Chicago is tied for last with them, but they just beat Orlando City, so now they have 3 more points. But it was literally the 2 worst teams in MLS playing.
I'm sorry, stop laughing about what I said.
Yeah.
All right, you can keep on talking.
So Orlando City lost 4-0 to the team that is tied for last. So if that doesn't prove how trash Orlando City is.
They're on a losing streak.
Oh, they're on. They've won 1 game in their last 18 or 19 games. So if you win a game, you get 3 points. If you tie, you get 1. If you lose, you get 0. And their last 55 points that they've been able to get, they've gotten 5. You live and you learn, just not Orlando City.
Bringing up Orlando City, pretty much just getting at. They're the worst, and we just explained they suck. Why? They suck because
How trash it is.
And then
How trash. They're trash. Why?
City. That's it. That will be either a bi-weekly segment or it'll be a weekly and you just won't see it here and there. But most likely a weekly segment.
Yeah.
Again, locker thing would be a bi-weekly segment, and then a weekly segment also would be the
highlight of the week.
There you go. And then also going to explain to you another segment we have that we didn't do this week because it's our first show. But if you're watching this, how many people are watching this? Probably like 3.
A solid 2.5.
Parents, and you're probably like
my grandmother and my dog. My dog will sit there and watch this with me.
Comment down below on what you want us to talk about. Like literally can be anything sports related, please.
Yes.
Literally can be anything. Weather. It's a conspiracy theory like 20 years ago, and you just want to hear our input on it. Like who should have won this game, and like what calls, like random calls. But it could also be recent. Or if you want to hear us talk about like future events for like teams, it can be anything.
Yep.
Sports related, like it could literally be like about cricket, and we will do our homework and talk about it.
Yeah.
How cringy it will be.
Very.
And if we get terms wrong, we're sorry because we're talking about cricket.
How trash is B&Z talking about cricket?
There you go. Yeah, that's our weekly segment. Again, comment down below what you want us to talk about next week because we're going to do, and it's also called Listen to Listeners. Sorry, I meant to say that.
Yeah.
Comment down below next week on what you want us to talk about. Again, this is our talk show / podcast. We'll probably again leave a thing down here. URL
link in the description.
Link in the description, also right here for our podcast in case you want to hear it on the go and not watch it. And then, yeah.
Because you don't want to see us.
Yeah.
But who doesn't? Like,
we're
come
very.
I was going to go the opposite route and say, like, who doesn't want to see all of this? But
yeah, but there you go. That's B&Z Sports. Peace out, guys. Talk to you later. Sorry for the cringiness.
Bye.